Hi there, and welcome to part 2. Thanks for watching part 1. I want to just give you a brief overview of what my new lifestyle is going to be for this new year. I'm going to be exercising regularly, at least 45 minutes, 3-4 times a week. I'm going to be watching what I eat, and I'm going to have a commitment to you guys where I'm going to come here and give you updates. So I was just talking about in video part 1, if you haven't watched that, please feel free to, what foods I'm going to try to substitute. And I was saying how I'm going to substitute white minute rice for long grain or whole wheat rice, how I'm going to use the cauliflower no carb rice substitute in my meals a lot. I'm going to, instead of having a plate of pasta with white sauce, I'm going to have a side of pasta and try to make my own sauce with lower sugar content. Potatoes is where I was about to discuss at this point before the video timed out. I heard of a brand or a type of potato that is called new potato, so I'm going to look for that in the grocery stores. Instead of having fruit juice, which has a lot of sugar content in it, and I guess all the values are pretty well removed once it's been processed into a juice format, I'm going to have fruit. Cereal, I'm not a real big cereal eater at this time, but if I do come across eating cereal, I'm going to switch it from the sugary brands to mini wheats or an all brand version. Right now I'm putting all brand buds on my salad instead of croutons. Oats, I heard, is really good for breakfast, like porridge. And yogurt, but it has to be low fat and sugar free, so you're probably going to be introducing a lot of sugar substitutes in your life, like Splenda or sweeteners or stevia. Desserts, I'm not going to be able to remove desserts from my lifestyle diet 100%. I know if I do, I'm just going to fail. So I'm going to reduce my dessert intake. Instead of having a dessert with every meal, I'm going to go ahead and just have one dessert, or I'm going to split up a large dessert into two. I'm going to look for low starch, low flour, low sugary, low GI dessert ideas. I might have to use sugar substitute when I'm baking, or I might need to find a flour substitute. Caffeine, I'm going to do my most part to find caffeine-free diet soda, reduced caffeine coffee. Instead of using fatty milks, I'm going to use skim milks and sweeteners. Honey is a natural sweetener. I know it's very sugary, but I'm sure it's better than processed sugar. Now, I'm going to go ahead and have 3 full meals, as much as I can, and 3 healthy snacks. Right now I'm really only eating 2 meals and lots of unhealthy snacks. So, for instance, if I'm out and about, and if I'm going to be stopping at a fast food place like McDonald's because coupons are circulating, I'm going to, replace my fries with a salad. I'm going to replace my milkshake with a soda or with a water. And I'm going to remove half of the bun. I'm going to order a healthier burger like the grilled chicken or chicken nuggets or even the fish, and I'm going to get burgers without mayonnaise if that's the main topping, or ask for reduced fat mayonnaise. I know McDonald's has reduced fat dressings and you just have to ask for them. If I go out to a restaurant and half of my plate is fries or rice, I'm going to ask if they can substitute it with steamed vegetables or salad, and I'm going to skip the bun, maybe ask for a coleslaw. I'm going to try things like that because I do eat out a lot, and I'm sure that's affecting my health as well. So, I wanted to show you guys my jeans, what I feel comfortable in right now are the pair of jeans I'm about to show you. And I'm really hoping that the next time I make a video showing you my jeans in 3 or 6 months, that my jean size will be smaller. So these are my jeans that I'm currently wearing, and these are the ones that I feel most comfortable in. Now, I don't think that the size is realistic because it's only saying an 18, but most of my clothes that I buy are 3X, and my bottom portion of my body is a little bit smaller than my top portion. So my tops are 3X, my bottoms are 2X, and depending on the manufacturer or the store, I'm buying 4X for hoodies and jackets. So I'm at the largest size, for instance, at a big box store like Walmart, and I don't want to be at the largest size of the full figured section. My goal for a couple of months from now is to be at the largest size in the regular fitted section. So hopefully by the summertime I'll be shopping in a new section of Walmart. I wanted to do a book review. I've been reading a couple of books and trying to be inspired by the authors. And the first book I read, I'm not going to do a review on because I don't have it with me at this time. But the second book that I've read is what is on the screen. This book was so easy to read, and it was very interesting that I wasn't able to put it down. I don't normally read books, and normally a book of this size would take me more than a year, but I can't say that for this specific book. This specific book, as I mentioned, was very easy to read. It was full of good information that I even wanted to share it with my husband. There's inserts at the back of the book that you can photocopy or print out. So for the first insert, there's a shopping list that you take with you at the grocery store. There's a dining out tip section that you can keep in your purse or wallet until you get the hang of it, you know what I mean? There's the 10 GI glycemic tips. There's your weight tracker and circumference tracker. Half of this book was recipes. Let me see if I can find the exact half. Here we go. So half of the back of the book was recipes. Most of the recipes were very appealing and appetizing. Looked like it was easy to make with ingredients that you may already have. Another book that I read that I sort of was mentioning, it didn't have ingredients that I would realistically buy or find in my cupboard. Now, mind you, this book does tell you to clean out your cupboards and clean out your fridge before you start this diet, and donate anything that is considered a red light food, which you have to stop at a red light, so you wouldn't eat that. The other thing this book has is a green light menu plan for a whole week, and it includes your 3 meals and your 3 snacks. Throughout the book you will find motivational letters from other people that are on this diet, and you know, that really helps you when you don't really have much support in your life. The other thing I really liked about this book is that I learned from it. So for instance, there's a small little page here, a small section of frequently asked questions. There's another section that talks about diet and efforts to lose, it gives examples like walking, running, cycling, and for those that have a partner, it even mentions sex as an exercise. The one thing that I mentioned in my previous video which really opened my eyes is the body fat index, where I mentioned that if I lined up my weight and my height, my body fat is off the charts, which is not good at all. Not good. You have to watch your fat so you don't have a heart attack. So a lot of diets out there are low carb, but they're also high in fat, so that's kind of redundant. Here is a little chart where most people have their plate half full of starches, a little piece of meat, and a little piece of vegetables. What we're supposed to have is half the plate of vegetables, a little piece of meat, and a little piece of carbs. And here is a small list of the glycemic GI levels in average foods that we eat. And it's going to be hard for me to read off the screen. So sugar is at the top, it's 100. Then there's baguette at 95, rice 87, cornflakes 84, potatoes 84, donuts 76, bagels, raisins. Then goes, to the middle of the chart, popcorn 55. Now that's light popcorn. Oranges 44, all brand 43, oatmeal 42, spaghetti 41, tomato 38. Now, for the green light foods, so things that you're going to want to eat more often, there's yogurt with no fat, no sugar. That's only 14%. Grapefruit 25%. I probably won't eat grapefruit. Maybe in the summer I'll try it. Beans is really good for you, but make sure it's not the big beans smothered in syrups and fats like pork. Fettuccine 32, yogurt 33. So like cottage cheese, look for the low fat. Cheerios is actually on there, so my mom mentioned Cheerios. I'll have to tell her that it's actually on there on the lower side. Apples, but don't get the apple juice unless it's unsweetened. Don't get the apple sauce unless it's unsweetened. So anyways, this is a really good book. It's by Gallop. Emily Richards is the nutritionist that gives you your recipe ideas on the back. And I wanted to recommend this book, especially if you're trying this diet. It is half full of knowledge and the other half of recipes, so this is very good. On the back it says $25, but I borrowed it from the library and I photocopied the pages that we're allowed to use on our daily lifestyle. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll talk to you guys in a week and do a weight and let you guys know if I lost anything. So God bless everyone, and may you have strength, and pray for wisdom and understanding so that you can lose weight and be healthy and feel great too.